Good morning, Tiffany. It's Brody here from Pacific Toyota. Just here to do a quick virtual tour on this Toyota Hiace Commuter bus here for you today. Now, a little bit about us before I jump into the virtual tour. Obviously, you've had Kerry that has bought a vehicle off us before, but this is one of two of our pre-owned yards here in Cairns. We do have another one across the road here. That's our Toyota brand new vehicles and Lexus of Cairns. Service and parts over there. The other yard is about 2 kilometres down our main road, closer into the city. But without going too much further into us, I'll jump straight into the virtual tour on the Hiace. Now, I know you, I guess, need it as a bit of a people mover, so I want to go through and point out some of the features for you through here. So, it does have front parking sensors. Obviously, being a little bit of a bigger van, it's going to make it a lot easier to park, getting close to anything at the front. There is a little bit of a scratch here. Obviously, someone wasn't listening to those parking sensors very well, but obviously, there'll be a bit of a better way for you to navigate around in this van. But as you can see through the bonnet itself, very, very clean. No dents, scratches or anything like that through there. Coming down the front right-hand guard, it's all nice and tidy as well. Heaps of tread on that front right-hand tyre, and obviously no gutter rash or anything on that hubcap there either. And through the underbody, very, very clean. All nice and tidy. All right, through the windscreen, no chips, cracks, any damage or anything like that. And on the roof, there's all nice and clean as well. Now, obviously our vehicle pricing is drive away, so that includes all your stamp duty, on roads, registration, everything like that as well. All nice and tidy through here. Heaps of tread in the front left. Has passed the roadworthy inspection too. So as you know, it's all nice and clean, and then has passed our Toyota inspections as well. Coming down the left-hand side of this van, I'll stay up through the top and then come back through the bottom of the doors, but all nice and clean up there. No paint marks or damage that I can point out through there. Obviously, got these nice big windows for anyone inside the vehicle. Can see outside of it and obviously know exactly where you're going. Coming down the back left-hand side here, all very, very clean. There's just a bit of a stone chip here that I wanted to point out. Nothing major, very, very tiny. And through the left-hand door, another very, very tiny one there. Otherwise, through the left hand of the cab's very clean. Obviously, where you fuel it up, just on the back left-hand side here. I'll go more into the interior when I finish around the outside, but coming through that side door as well. Heaps of tread in the back left-hand side. All nice and clean through that wheel as well. And then again, very clean through the underbody on this one. Obviously, it's only done just under 20,000 kilometers, so exactly what you want. It does have rear parking sensors in the back and a tow bar with a wiring harness already fit. So if you are going to tow anything, small box trailer or anything like that, that's just going to pop straight on there nice and easy. Through the back door, there's a couple of small little marks that I wanted to point out. Again, nothing major. Just wanted to show you the exact condition of the car. It does have a reverse camera as well as those parking sensors, making reversing extremely easy in these. Coming through the top here, just a little bit of bird poo that's going to wipe straight off up the top, but obviously nice and clean. Big mirrored back at the back here. Now this does open up through the back as well, so I guess another access point for any passengers. Otherwise, you can just use it to load stuff in the back here. It does have your jack and tools on the left there, a spot for a fire hydrant if you wanted to install one, but obviously it's not mandatory with these. And then as you can see, I'll go through the roof lining through here, all very clean, and you've got your aircon vents through the whole cab. So for any passengers, it's going to be extremely comfortable in the back here as well. And then I'll go through the seats and everything condition when I jump through the passenger side there, but I'll make my way down the right-hand side first. Like this side, I'll go through the bottom first and then come back through the doors, and then go through the wheels and tyres for you as well. This right-hand side's all really, really clean. Nothing I can point out through there. Up through the windows, there's a couple of small little, don't worry, that's just a bit of dirt there. So up the top here is great as well. So exterior-wise, paint condition is great. Heaps of tread in all 4 tyres, and the wheels are nice and clean. A very tiny little scratch on that one, but otherwise nice and tidy. Obviously, you can tell how many kilometers is done by the condition of the paint. It looks like it's as close to a brand new vehicle as you'll find. Going through the interior, I'll jump my way through the side door. So obviously, this sliding door on the side, you just basically very simple and easy to open. It does have a handle to access very easily. You do have the side step there to get up nice and easy as well. So it's going to make loading either kids or people into this extremely easy. Everyone's going to be able to jump in, locate their way to their seat. There's a little stain just on the bottom floorboard. I'll go through the floor before I go to the seats. All nice and clean. Otherwise, just has that sort of vinyl flooring. So Obviously, you're not going to be too scared if anyone's in here stamping around, scratching marks, anything like that. It's not going to be too worrying, and you're just going to be able to wipe them out. You're not going to have to spend hours and hours vacuuming through carpet, which is going to be a very big positive for you. A little bit of a stain just in that seat there, but otherwise no rips or tears in the fabric. Same as that one there. Very clean. All right, all nice and tidy on this side as well. And now you don't need a heavy vehicle license or anything to drive these ones. You can just drive them on a genuine car license, which is great. Do have little handles attached to the backs of the seats as well. So heaps of space in the cab. You're not going to worry about people rubbing shoulders, and plenty of room in there. It's going to be real easy to get people in and out of, rather than climbing through doors and folding up seats to get people in. Go through the interior through here. All nice and clean on that side. Very tidy on the passenger's passenger's floor. Driver's seat and passenger seat in great condition as well. You've got heaps of space and storage for anything in here, as well as up the top here, you've got some extra storage space as well. Does have all your capacity and payload and everything through there. Sunglasses holder, all your lights and everything through there as well. Obviously in great condition through the front here as well. I will go through the cab itself, start the car up and give you a good look through, just to give you an exact idea of what it would be like driving one of these day to day. So driver's floor's all nice and clean, just a little bit of dirt on there. Like I said, the seat's in great condition as well. So jumping in, obviously now these drive absolutely amazingly. They used to have the engines underneath the front seats in these Hiaces, which made it extremely loud, noisy, and I guess they drive a bit like a truck. They've designed these to drive a lot more like a car. They've put the engine underneath the front. The cab is extremely quiet inside. Obviously fully air conditioned through the top, like I told you earlier. Obviously 19,178 kilometers, really low Ks for a 2020. No engine warning lights or anything like that on the dash. Obviously really clean steering wheel through here. Cruise control and lane departure warnings and everything there. All your Bluetooth buttons and modes through there. So really easy to drive. Obviously your indicator's still on the right hand side, and your wipers and everything on the left. All nice and clean again through the dash. You've got extra cup holders up the front here, as well as just here, obviously. Someone's taken full advantage of that. As you can see through the rest of it, it's all really clean. Now, you've got this nice big touchscreen head unit. We'll have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but it does have the maps integrated as well, and you can just Bluetooth your phone if you want that. Aircon controls, got your fan speed, temperature, and modes through there, as well as your rear. And then also with the rear, you've got obviously your aircon, fan speeds, and everything through here, which is obviously great. Automatic transmission. Now I told you these drive a lot more like a car than anything else now. Put it into reverse, you get that really clear reverse camera. Obviously your guidelines and your tow ball there. Just genuine handbrake, makes it extremely easy to drive. The last thing that I'll do is go through the service history for you, which is obviously exactly what you want to know on a used vehicle. So I'll get your warranty and service book through here. Quickly just pop that one open for you so we can have a look and get you all the service history. Obviously these ones are due every 10,000 kilometers or 6 months, so I dare say this one's been serviced by months rather than kilometers with the really low Ks that it has. So 3,000 kilometers, yeah, 5,000 kilometers, 6,000 kilometers, 8,000 kilometers, 12,000 kilometers, 15,000 kilometers, 18,000 kilometers. I reckon that'd be the last one there. Yeah, so it was just serviced in December 24 at 18,000, so hasn't done much driving since then, so not due until 29,000 kilometers or January next year, which is exactly what you want on a pre-owned vehicle, like I mentioned. So putting that one away, you've got the rest of your owner's manuals and everything through there. That'll pretty much be everything on the virtual tour for you. If you do have any questions, if I've missed anything, if you have any questions about the dealership and everything we do here, obviously our freighting options and warranty options, let me know. Or even if you have any questions about myself here at the dealership, please let me know. Thanks again, and I hope you have enjoyed the virtual tour on this lovely Hiace van in great condition, and I'd love to see if we can help you out and make everything a lot easier for you. Thanks again, Tiffany. Cheers.